Welcome to Chapter 4. We're going to tackle one of the most distinctively American features of our government, federalism. And the simplest definition is this. Federalism is the division of governmental power among multiple levels, each with its own independent authority. In our case, that means a national government and 50 state governments, each genuinely sovereign within its own domain. To appreciate how unusual that is, compare it to the alternatives. Most countries, about 90% of the world's governments, are unitary systems, where a central authority holds essentially all the power and hands down responsibilities to local units whenever it pleases. France is the classic example. Then there are confederal systems, the opposite extreme, where sovereign states pool just a few specific powers and keep ultimate sovereignty for themselves. Here's the practical difference that really matters. A unitary government can redraw or even abolish its local divisions whenever it likes. A federal government cannot. The states have a constitutional existence. The national government can't simply erase. Washington can't decide to fold Wyoming into Montana or merge the two Dakotas without the state's consent and a constitutional amendment. That protection of the states is the defining feature of real federalism. Now, why did America choose this? Because we tried the confederal model first, under the Articles of Confederation from 1781 to 1789, and it failed. The central government couldn't tax citizens directly, couldn't regulate interstate commerce, couldn't coordinate a national defense. That failure drove the framers to invent something new at the Constitutional Convention. And American federalism is even more complex than two layers, because there's a third. Local government, counties, cities, townships, special districts. These get their authority from the states and don't even appear in the federal Constitution. So everyday governance involves three tiers constantly sharing, dividing, and sometimes fighting over jurisdiction. The Constitution sorts power into categories. Enumerated powers belong only to the federal government, declaring war, coining money, regulating interstate commerce. Reserved powers belong to the states under the 10th Amendment, and concurrent powers, like taxation, belong to both. Where exactly that line falls has been fought over since the founding. One last idea to carry forward. Justice Brandeis called the states laboratories of democracy. When one state tries a new policy, others, and eventually the federal government, can watch the results and copy what works. That experimentation is one of federalism's great strengths.